When I mention Palestine, many of you will think about the ongoing conflicts of today. However, some of you may fail to realize that this was going on 77 years ago and prior to that. On November 30th, 1947, my birthday, but a much earlier year, the Civil War in Palestine begun. I've researched this topic thoroughly in order to present an accurate and well-developed presentation to you today. The 1947 Civil War in Palestine was a pivotal conflict marked by complex socio-political tensions. Religious groups grappled for control over territory at this time. Ultimately, this set the stage for the establishment of the State of Israel. Today, I will tell you about the start of the Palestine Civil War and its long-term effects. Now, you may be wondering, why does this date so far back? Well, the war originated when the United Nations proposed to partition the territory into Jewish and Arab states. Arab communities rejected this idea and had disputes over land and resources with Jewish communities. This aggravated hostilities between Jews and Arabs. Jewish groups like the Irgun and the Haganah attacked the villages of the Arabs, and Arabs had public transportation attacks and also attacked Jewish settlements. Both sides also managed to blockade other supply routes. This weakened them militarily and economically. During these times, the people of Jerusalem were ordered to stay strong and not evacuate the country. On the other hand, 100,000 Arabs managed to evacuate from Haifa, Jaffa, and Jerusalem. As far as the dealings of arms go, Jewish people obtained weapons through secret channels, including purchases from sympathetic European nations, while Arab militias received support from neighboring Arab states, such as Transjordan and Syria, exacerbating the conflict. Jewish representatives of Palestine were able to sign very important documents and contracts in the East. The Jewish Agency had a budget of $28 million for arms, while the Arabs only had $2.25 million. At the end of January 1948, approximately 400 Jews and 1,500 Arabs were killed. At the end of the war, there were a total of around 6,400 Jewish people lost and 15,000 Arabs lost. The 1947 Palestinian conflict had many long-lasting effects, most of which are still present today. An estimated 700,000 Arabs fled Palestine and migrated into neighboring countries. Approximately 700,000 Jews moved into Israel after the war, which doubled the population at the time. After the war was over, the separate groups had started their own narratives. The Palestinians believe to this day that the land is theirs. However, Israel remains in this state and the land is theirs at the time. They believe that the land is rightfully theirs also. The United States and as much of Western Europe has supported Israel all these years, though that support sometimes may be tenuous. All in all, the 1947 Palestine Civil War had many effects on migration and current-day conflicts. In this speech, I have explained the Civil War and its effects thoroughly. Hopefully, this gives you more insight on the complex situation at hand and what is really happening out there today. Thank you.
All right.